Alright, airline hydraulic main page, basic symbols, line, continuous line, flow line, dash line, pilot drain, short, long dash, short line, envelope, long, short dash, around two or more components, large circle, pump motor, small circuit measuring devices, half, semicircle, rotary actuator, one square pressure control function, 2, 3 adjacent squares, direct control, diamond, fluid conditioner, filter, separator, lubricator, heat exchanger, spring is zigzag, two close cave, concave, convex, flow restriction, fill-in arrowhead, direction of hydraulic flow, hollow arrowhead, direction of pneumatic flow, open, pump and compressors, fill-in arrowhead up top of the circle, unidirectional, pointing towards the outside of the, two of them pointing towards the outside of the circle, bidirectional, variable displacement. Same thing as fixed displacement hydraulic, but with an arrow through it, unidirectional, and then bidirectional also has an arrow under it. Compressor, circle with a arrowhead pointed to the top. Motor for fixed displacement hydraulic motor, arrow with an arrow facing inward, touching the rim, and two arrows touching the rim, faced inward, bidirectional. Variable displacement, those two, the variable unidirectional, bidirectional, pneumatic, and then it's in hollow, unidirectional, magnetical, semicircle, two hollowed arrows with lines, hydraulic, or pneumatic, two shaded, hydraulic. Cylinder single action shows the return external force, return spring end extended by double acting cylinder, single piston rod, fluid required to extend and retract. Has two, shows the single piston rod, dual action, and centered and left position, or variable side position. Cylinder with cushion shows with a square on the single piston rod, double cushion squares on both lines of the double cushion rod. Single action cushion, double adjustable cushion, show the arrowheads through them. Direction control valve. Alright, arrow upwards, normally closed direction with two ports of the two positions, normally open with a direction. Normally open direction control valve, two ports. Direction control valve, three ports. Two infinity position, normally open control. Normally open direction, three ports, two finite positions. Direction control valve, four ports. Two infinity. Direct control valve, four ports, three positions. Center position of have various flow paths. Directional control valve with five ports. Pneumatic direction control valve, five ports, three positions. Proportional control indicator. Electrohydraulic server, spooling position, three valve variable, allowing variable flow condition. Single stage direct operation unit accepting analog single to provide similar analog fluid power output, two stage mechanical feedback. Indirect pilot operation units acceptable analog provide similar analog fluid power output. Alright, your control methods, manual, general symbols without showing the control type, push button, lever, foot pedal, mechanical plunger and tracer, springer, roller in one direction only, solenoid with the one winding pilot operated pneumatic, hydraulic, pilot operated two stage, solenoid with a pilot operation, solenoid first stage, pilot air pilot, second stage. Hydraulic solenoid first stage, hydraulic pilot second stage, check valve shuttle valves, check valve free flow one direction blocked and one other direction, pilot operated check valve pilot to close, Pilot operated check valve to open. Shuttle variation. To isolate one more part system in the alternate part of the circuit. Insulated closed the actuator. Rapid movement of the actuator. Pressure control valve line. Pressure limited to the setting of the valve. The secondary part is disconnected to the tank. Proportional pressure relief valve line is pressure limited and proportional to the electronic signal. Sequencing valve. When a line reaches the setting of the valve opens, permitting the flow to the secondary pilot. The pilot must be externally drained to the tank. Pressure reducing valve. Pressure downstream of the valve limited to the setting of the valve. Flow control valves. Venturi with adjustable output flow. Flow control valve. Venturi with a square on it with a fixed output. Variations of the pressure do not affect the ratio flow. Output relief valve. Port reservoir with relief excess flow. Variations in the pressure does not affect the rate of flow. Same with the variable output flow. Fixed orifice. Meter flow toward right to flow to the left. Pressure compensated flow. Output flow direction. Flow regardless of load and pressure. Pressure and temperature compensated with the variable output relief port to the reservoir. Flowing divide valve. Flows divided equally into equal outputs. Shut off symbol, simplified EM symbol. Accumulators, filter, water traps, miscellaneous operator, filter strainer, water trap, manual drain, automatic drain, filter, water trap with manual drain, automatic drain. Air dryer, refrigerant, chemical removal, water, compressed airline. Lubricator, oil, vapor is undetected. Airline condition. Compound symbol, filter, regulator, lubricator unit, simplified symbol. Heat exchanger, air, water, cooled, designed to remove the heat from the oil, return to the reservoir. And this was basic symbols, airline hydraulics, main page.